Hi everyone, this is Robin. I'm here to show you a book swap that I did, a journal swap that I did with Kerri Teeter. I'm using mine for putting in folds and tucks and items that I sometimes forget to put in journals. So if I'm not knowing what to put on a page, I can grab it and go, oh yeah, I could put that there, or I could put that there. I wanted to also mention a tip. You're wondering why I have a cat chow indoor bag right here laying. Sometimes when you do some types of envelope journals, you need to reinforce the spine for one reason or another. I have found that this stuff is super strong, and I cut it open and I washed it down, and I just cut it in strips if I need to reinforce any kind of spine on any kind of book. It glues fine and it works well, and you know, you're using something that won't go to the dump and be a problem for pollution in the future. So that's just one little tip. If you have any animals at all, safe. This will last me forever, so I'm just doing it to one bag right now. But it's a great idea to use what you got. So this is the book that Kerri sent me. I'm hoping that you can see the beautiful cover. I know I'm holding it sideways. My desk is not that long. Right here is a shelf that I have, and it goes back about a foot to the wall, so that's limiting what I can get in my screens. So I might have to rethink this shelf. But anyways, let's get on with this. She had included, I don't know if you can see that, yeah, this wonderful feather and beads. Let me adjust this lamp. There we go. And I had made this bead cluster a while back, and it was just hanging around, and I thought, well, you know what, I'm just going to use it. I think it looks good, and it brings out all the other colors in the front of the book. I also added my initials with some llama fur, RVJ. So that was fun to do. And let's open it, and I'll show you what I have done. This is a tag that Kerri sent me. I wanted it to be front and center in the front, so I remember who I get the book from. You never know. Memories can come and go, you know what I mean? Especially in my mind. So her tag will always stay in here. She also sent me a chip. She has a video tutorial on how to do this painting where you get the crackle effect. I haven't tried it yet, but this is my reminder that I have to try it. It turned out really nice for her. This is a reminder to use some of my envelopes that I've made with Edith Holden papers. I have a separate video on my channel on how to make these, but this is my reminder, and also tags that I've made in the past to give me ideas on the tags. This was sent to me for a box swap I did on another group, and this is like craft paper. What a great idea. She just folded it over, and I think she just put a napkin on here and gessoed it. And what a great idea here. She just punched out a top and made it decorative, and then there's a little pocket here. Easy, easy. That's a good reminder. And some page I've just decorated. This I put on here. Kerri sent me these things, and she made them out of paper clay, I think she called it. So I've added it to some of my books, and it just picked up the color really well. And the papers in here are so pretty. Here's a flip out she did, and I put in 2 little envelopes to remind me of simple things you can do to put on a page or in a book. I have some pockets here. I put in some pictures, old pictures, because I always forget to use pictures. I have some too. These were sent to me, I think, from Valenda. I think her name's Valenda, I'm sorry. She sent me these, and these are great to pull into a page. I also have tucks and fold outs that I know how to do, but sometimes you forget how to make them. So I put the video of the name of the video, Paper Pixie. She shows you how to make this fold out. And I've done that throughout the book. I've just put them in here, so if I want a tuck spot or a complicated fold out, I can come in here and grab it. I don't think I showed this. This is something I made with, where I put it. One moment. I think I left it. Where did I leave it? Oh, it's right here. Okay. With a page from my Sears Roebuck. These are really thin pages, but I thought if I pulled them out, glued two together, I could make a booklet with it. You could also use something like a Farmer's Almanac. That would work too. So I just pulled out a page, did it lengthwise, folded it in half. I have a little tuck spot here. Then you open it, and I just decorated both sides. And the back also has a tuck with a little journal with some notes. This is a great reminder for making, you know, booklets for a page. It can get kind of stuffy, you know, and it can take up some page room, but if you have the room, this is a good reminder of something that you can just make, and they're super easy to make. You can make them in an hour usually. It doesn't take long at all. And Kerri sent me this $100 here, and I wanted to keep it to make myself feel rich, so I just put it there on that page, and I put a glassine bag there. This is a Edith Holden page. I wanted to keep that to remind me of her pages. Also, to do just something plain like this. It's just pretty. And another tag I made. I added some lace to some of her pages, and this is one of her gears she made. And this is probably my favorite page. I love this. It's all the colors in that. And I added one of her pieces. These are pieces of her lace she sent me. Isn't that pretty? I love it. And she did fold outs too. So what I did is I put little coin envelopes and little envelopes to remind me that these can be in tuck spots. Also a great reminder she did herself by doing these flip outs with envelopes. Here I have some more envelopes as well. Here I have two more tags, but I also have a belly band. I really need to make another one. I had two that I made that were pretty long, and I used them all up. I really need to make some more belly bands. Maybe a neutral color. They'll go in any book. I was making little golden books for this, so I made them real colorful to go along with the books. Quick drink of water. This is envelope that I saw Roxy Creations making, I think 2 weeks ago. I used some, again, a Bella Vintage Notebooks papers that she sent me. And this is really neat. You can use these, here's the other one I made, to put into a journal, and you could decorate the inside, and then if you leave a spot here and here, you could actually have a tuck spot here and a tuck spot here, or whatever you like. Or you could just glue this shut and have something showing through the windows. So this is here to remind me. You can also put it right here like I'm doing now. That's pretty. But that was a lot of fun to make, and I can't wait to make more of those. This is the inside. Cute little birds. These are homemade papers that Kerri made. She made it from cigar packing, and the other one was lavender. I think the back one is lavender. These will be for special uses only. I think that's great. I would love to learn how to make paper. I watched kind of a video this week on it, and it looks like it's a really big job. So I admire anyone that can make their own paper. This is a piece of jewelry she sent to me in her last Happy Mail, and I want to remind myself that you can use jewelry in your books. Super fun. And this is some wallpaper that she sent me samples of, and I took my gold paste. I think it's Gold Rush Metallic Luster, and I went over it with a sponge and brought out the gold in it. It turned out really cute, so I'm putting that in there as a reminder, also for just a simple tuck spot. This page is distressed ink, the kind that's in a bottle like this. I really got into that a couple years ago, so I want to remind myself that that's also something that can be done in a book. This one, I don't think I've ever done a video on. This was inspired by Gayle Agostinelli. I saw her make one, and I did one myself. It's so much fun. Just put some paper in there, but you can see I used my Big Daddy on here, did some stenciling here, and it opens up like this. I don't know if you can see it. I have a little pocket here. These are tags that can come out. These are also tags. This is to Sami Rose. And there's a little pocket here with a little pull out of a bird. These are a lot of fun to make too. I really want to make some more of these. Time's always an issue, isn't it? So I wanted to remind myself that I can make these. They're super cute and they're super fun. And again, I decorated some pages. And I decorated the envelopes. I don't know if you can see this. These go down. I put a piece of material in here to remind me to use material on my pages. I haven't put anything in there. I put some lace up here, and there's that beautiful paper again, decorated. This is a Gayle Agostinelli flip, material flip. I love putting these in my books. I got this when I purchased some fabric from her. And I forgot in my last book to make one actually, because it wasn't in front of me. If I don't see it, it's not going to be made. So I put that one right there to remind me. And another envelope flip out. And I put these papers in it that I got from that book that I got from Goodwill, to remind me to always look for stationery at Goodwill. You never know, you can get it at a good price. So I put that in there as a reminder. And that's pretty too, isn't it pretty? It looks like old-fashioned wallpaper. Again, here's some fold-outs from Paper Pixie. 2 different angles to make one. It's also a Rita Donnelly flip if you flip it up. And the other side of the bag, I have a Terry Wood number 5. She has a lot of videos on folding papers as well. And this is her number 6. So if I want to put something on a page, I have it right there. This one is one of my favorites. This is a fold out. You grab it like that, and then it just folds back onto your page. Isn't that neat? So I made one yesterday so I could remember and put it in here. Here's another part of that wallpaper. And here's more of her paper clay, which is totally cool. I hope she does a video on it, because that would be really cool. This is an origami fold. This you pull out. I don't know if it's really thick, because this is not origami paper. But if you pull it out, it's not. You pull it out, this is what I put in it, just some graph paper. But because this is like, I think this is 28-pound paper, it doesn't fold in. What I'd like to do in the future is buy some origami paper and play around with it. I think that would be fun. So this reminds me of that with thinner paper. And then we have the end, and I put one of my tags back here to remind me about making some tags. And then that's it. So I want to thank Kerri for doing this junk journal swap with me. It was a lot of fun. And it's just so great to have something I can pull and go, oh yeah, I'll use that. That's wonderful. And I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm trying to keep this video short, so I'm going to let you guys go, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.